With an unexpected transfer decommitment occurring, it's time for a transfer portal update here on the Country Roads webcast. Let's go! What's going on, Mountaineer Nation? Jordan Cruz back here with Country Roads webcast. And before we get into this video, just want to give you guys a quick reminder. If you would do us a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Giving us a like on this video will really help not only its performance, but future videos performances here on the channel as well. And if you're a West Virginia fan and you haven't already, be sure hit that subscribe button. Helps us and it helps you, as it helps get more of this Mountaineer sports content out to Mountaineer Nation. Having said that, let's get into it. All right, as stated in the cold opening, in case you missed it, late last night, a surprising decommitment, or I guess more so the rescindment of a commitment of Tahj Ra-El. We just previously put up a transfer portal update detailing his commitment to come play for West Virginia. Not even, 24 hours later, he changes his mind. He will not be attending WVU. So this is the rare transfer portal update where we're actually taking a guy away that was going to be a transfer in for West Virginia. Don't think I've ever had to do one of these before that I can recall. So interesting situation here. Obviously, a lot of people are throwing around that NIL could be an issue. I know our friend Mountaineer Paul reported on Twitter as well. You guys may have seen that Miami appears to be the team that's in play. So obviously, we know that track record when it comes to Miami, and guys that were at West Virginia are going to attend West Virginia now. In Tahj Ra-El's case, would not be surprised if it was the Hurricanes. But nonetheless, what we do know for sure, Tahj Ra-El will not be at West Virginia next year, as you see here in the article over on WVSN, rescinding his commitment to West Virginia. So extremely rare situation here with Tahj Ra-El withdrawing his commitment from WVU, but had to bring you a transfer portal update here on January 10th to discuss that. Now let's update our transfer portal tracker here as we're getting close to, the end of this final window before spring practice starts, and then we'll kick back up again with more transfer portal updates, most likely following spring practice, barring any surprises. But let's update our transfer portal tracker now because we need to remove Tahj Ra-El's name from the transfer in list, and we'll talk a little bit about targets in the future for West Virginia. All right, so obviously the main subject of this video is to unfortunately remove Tahj Ra-El's name from the transfers in list, that he's decided not to attend West Virginia this year. So West Virginia now down to 8 transfers in that are expected to join the Mountaineers for the 2024 season. Some of these already have enrolled: Reed Carrico, Ty French, just to name a couple, already on campus there in Morgantown, and hopefully the others will arrive in the near future. And I'm going to be putting out roster updates here in the near future, detailing those as they come in for West Virginia and enroll at the university. So be on the lookout for the start of the 2024 roster updates here on the CRW coming in the near future. But as far as our January 10th transfer portal update here, obviously removing Tahj Ra-El is the main subject, but I wanted to touch on some of these other guys that visited as well. In case you guys may not know already, Elijah Hills committed to Wisconsin. Jaden Voisin, actually, it was a credit issue. He may have ended up at West Virginia if it could have worked out, but with his credits at South Alabama, he wasn't going to be able to work it out. So he actually went back to South Alabama, and then Kobe Singleton ended up committed to Oregon State, and then another tight end, I think Malik Carr, that we were after, committed to Houston as well. So for now, West Virginia, pretty much this kind of wraps up where they're going to be at heading into the spring with transfers until that next cycle after spring practice, it appears. Like I said, barring any surprises, they may, have a couple tricks up their sleeve and recruit someone with Tahj Ra-El not coming on and try and get them in here last minute. We'll see what happens. Jamal Banks, I kept him on the list because as far as I could tell when I researched everything, he still has not announced a destination. So maybe he's waiting until after spring and then going to pick a school there. So that's why he's still on the target list. But for now, it's pretty much cleared out until after spring for West Virginia. But if anyone else pops up, getting an offer here in the near future, maybe I'll put out another update detailing that if West Virginia tries to go after someone else last minute with Ra-El decommitting. But this is where we stand currently here with this January 10th transfer portal update. 8 transfers in for West Virginia. Transfer target list pretty much purged until the next window begins. And there is, of course, the transfer out list. No big changes since the addition of Tomiwa Durajaye to the transfer out list for West Virginia. So there we have it for our January 10th transfer portal update here on the CRW. All right, Mountaineer Nation. So there you have it. Taj Ra-El will not play for West Virginia in 2024. West Virginia loses a previously committed transfer, so down to 8 transfers in instead of the aforementioned 9 on our last transfer portal update video. But I'd love to hear your opinions on the loss of Tahj Ra-El in this transfer portal class. Do you feel like it's an impactful one, or do you feel like West Virginia can find a good replacement in the next transfer portal window? Be sure, let us know your thoughts down there in the comments. We really appreciate those interactions as we continue to try and grow the Country Roads webcast community throughout Mountaineer Nation. Having said that, as always, I'm Jordan Cruz, and until next time, let's go Mountaineers.